Welcome back. So I'm in a little different spot than usual here in my office, and it's because I realized today that it's been just about a year since I've actually been on camera with you guys. Believe it or not, even though I'm not a shy person, it took a lot for me to get in front of the camera, not just in front of the microphone like I do for a webinar training. And it's been about a year since I first did a video that I posted on YouTube with my mug on it. And so today I actually had to do some other recordings, some new exciting stuff coming your way, hence the makeup, all right, and the hairnet and all that. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to also comment on and share some clarifications about something I get asked about a lot. And this section of my office is a perfect place to do it. So you can see right here, okay, I have the Gann second edition book. So it's like an actual real book. I can grab it and show you in a moment. And up here, I have my Gann first edition book. So the first question is, I want both books, Hima. How can I get both? Here's the thing, the honest truth. The first edition book is out of print, okay? That was published by a publisher, Financial Times Press, Pearson Education, very great, renowned publisher. And it was the first book I wrote. And so they printed a limited number and that's it. So if you want those, they are reselling out on, Amazon and other places for literally hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But I'll tell you this, that's not necessary, okay? Because I took the first edition. So I wrote that back in about 2012. I took that first edition and I updated greatly in the middle of the pandemic, mind you, okay? So I wrote this with my team in the middle of the pandemic, and in 2020, late 2020, we started allowing it to be available to my tribe for pre-order. And this is because we were publishing in-house. So the beauty of that is I have much more control over what goes on with this book right here in terms of everything you see from the front cover to what's inside and more. And if I ever choose to make a third edition in the future, we will build off of that one. Now, the main difference between the first edition and the second one is in the content. I, by design, just like any standard author would with a big publishing company, I made a point to make about 10, 15, 20% more new content in the second book, all right? So I wanna take a moment and show you this here. All right, so here she is. Yes, it's a she. This is my baby, currently my only baby. And in this book, right, there's links that when you have it, you get access to these links and it reminds you throughout so that you can go and get bonuses that are only available when you get this book from me and my team, all right? And those bonuses answer the call of a lot of what you guys wanted in the first edition, which was things like charts that you could print out from the book and read more easily. Okay, in the first edition book, the layout was not something I had a lot of control over. But in the second edition, we had much more control. And so you'll see there's charts at the top of the page and then concepts below, right? That's a lot more easy to study than the chart being on page 43, and then you have to flip the page to go to 44 or something like that to study it. But we also went beyond that. And so the bonuses have a lot more than that. And so again, you can hear about those bonuses when you go over to sign up for the book. The other main difference is that I brought in an entire new chapter, and that new chapter is sort of like a bonus chapter. And I'm just going to remind myself where it is. Yeah, it's chapter 9. It's a topic and a concept that Gann was very fond of, that he talked about, and that I brought a modern spin on in a way to introduce you to it. And so I'm really excited about having that whole other extra chapter in there. So those are some of the main differences between my first edition book up here that was published back in 2012, my first baby, excellent book on its own, if I may say so myself. The thing is, very hard to get a copy. Even I, guys, have a really hard time getting copies of that book because it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars, all right? But then this guy right here is still currently, as of this video, below $100 a book. Won't necessarily stay that way because this is essentially a textbook, all right? And this is the easiest to follow, most chunked down, easy to digest material on Gann that I've ever seen out there. And it's not just something I'm saying because I created it, it's because I really worked hard to make it that way. And we have had many tribe members come in after they've gotten their pre-order book. And it's still technically pre-order as of now because you can't get it anywhere else except through us and still get those bonuses with it, all right? Now, when it goes out of pre-order, it'll probably have a price raise as well. So it's something to keep in mind. And I just wanted to answer this question now as I reflect on my year of sharing with you part of my life, sharing with you my exercise walks and my little, tips and tricks about trading, and being here with you on camera, which now I'm comfortable enough with to the point that I do it a few times a week. So I really look forward to continuing assisting you and teaching you your trading journey. And if you're ready to kind of take your trading and incorporate Gann, this is a great place to start. Now, books only take you so far, right? Books, for most of us, are not the easiest place to learn. We need that interactive stuff like video and worksheets and all that good stuff. And that's why I'm also expanding my Gann teachings. And keep an eye out, those of you who are watching this video right now when I'm sharing it, keep an eye out for some trainings that I'll be doing soon, very soon, where you can learn more about my Gann courses and take a lot of what's in this book and bring it to life, including getting coaching with me, being a course member. Again, thanks so much for following along, bringing us to this point that we're at now, 2,000 plus members in our YouTube community and growing, 30,000 plus members in our tribe and growing. And I think it's going to be a really amazing summer that we're getting into here in 2022. But even if you're watching this video sometime far out in the future, remember, those are the key differences about these two books that I've written. And it's definitely something to keep in mind as you move through the next level and dig in deeper into your trading education. So as always, remember to subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know how you found this helpful and more of what you'd like to hear about, and follow, and I'll catch you next time.